And joining us now via Zoom to discuss the dramatic developments is Tamar Gindin, an Iran specialist from the University of Haifa. First, let me just say, wow. Let's start with Tehran. Ismail Haniyeh taken out in an official residence in the Iranian capital. Israel's not claiming responsibility, but we did it, right?
Well, I'm not a decision maker. I didn't, approve of this or know about it in advance, but it's got Israel's fingerprints, and I can't think of any other entity who would want to do it. So I would say it's probably Israel, not as a decision maker.
We're being blamed, so if they carry out revenge, as Iran and Hamas are now both threatening, should we be more concerned now than we were 24 hours ago?
I think we should be, we should be concerned for, it's almost 300 days now. From the situation within and from the situation outside, it's really, the past week has, every day there's an event that worries me, not only from an outside attack.
Well, let me ask you this.
But this is not, as an Iran expert, I don't know if, as an Iran expert, I don't know if we should worry more than average after a usual assassination. After the assassination of Qasem Soleimani, they threatened and they said that there will be a hard revenge. And then there were all sorts of assassinations. There were a lot of assassinations around December and January, last December and January. And every time they threatened and they promised revenge. And then in April, when Israel, I think Israel even took responsibility for destroying the building next to the Iranian embassy, to the Islamic Republic's embassy in Damascus, and killing 7 high officials from the IRGC, then the criticism from inside Iran, extreme right-wing criticism from within, told the government, you always promise revenge, you always talk about interim sart, hard revenge, but you never do anything. And the people inside were a little bit too happy about the 7 new officials who became what they call cutlets.
Well, let me ask
you. They really like talking about cutlets. And then they were under too much pressure to revenge, and then we had the fireworks night on April 14th, which was that they proved their point. They showed they're not afraid to attack Israel from Iranian soil. Israel, with the help of its allies, saved the day mostly. Okay, there was one girl who got hurt, but the damage was not as dramatic as they intended to, if they intended to, because I think all sides are trying to be very cautious, and on one hand, not to show that they're weak. On the other hand, not to drag the whole area into a world war.
All right, Tamar, so we're going to have to leave it there. We can certainly revisit this story in the coming days, but it does not sound as though you're expecting a massive retaliation, but something which is an answer to what Israel did.
I don't know, because the world has changed, and the situation has changed, and since the clashes we had, especially around April, both sides don't want to be, the weak side. So that might make me more worried than I was about the December assassinations, for example.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there, and thanks for being with us.
Thank you.